Good afternoon, Sir Ray. Buenos tardes, classmates. Okay, and we are here for the interview about the topic of science versus religion.
Sir, what can you say about science? What can you say about the difference between science and religion?
I think their differences are very much far and incomparable because science is so different than religion. Alright?
Have you heard about the Big Bang theory?
Yes.
How about the divine theory?
What do you mean divine creation?
Creation of the world.
Yes, of course. And I'm a professor in science, right? Information technology. And as well as you heard that I'm also a pastor. So currently, both have different views. So I view it compartmentally. So because science has different perspective than religion also. So now when I've heard about the Big Bang theory, it's actually a theory that no one can really prove it. But there's also a creation theory, right? Where
Yes.
the religionists or those things are fascinated with religion also invokes those kind of theories. So those are different theories and how they perceive the world. So it's about your worldview and how you understand. You know, it's either Big Bang theory or creation theory. Might as well God made the Big Bang. How did you know that there's a Big Bang? Who made the Big Bang? Okay, can you understand that?
Yes.
So I think that's a great
Yes.
question also to answer. To ask.
So as a pastor, do you have the life group, right?
Yes.
What do you do to the
Yeah, in the life group, I shared four things. You know, number one, I teach them about leadership. So in leadership, you must lead your life. So in every day, you need to be guided in your life. The decisions that you make every day, what makes you a leader. Next is integrity. So who you are when no one is around. So I teach them not to steal or to be excellent in whatever they do. Number three, I teach them about faith, that they need to believe in something, whether it's God or science, but they need to believe, they need to have faith because it's really important. Okay. And then next is E, means excellence. So you need to be the best in everything that you do. In your quizzes, in your assignments, you always do your best. So those are my acronym for life group. So it's life.
That's really life.
Yeah.
So, as a pastor, in your own opinion, which do you think is close to reality?
Reality,
Science or religion?
science or religion? I think both, because religion is also important, and science is also important, because religion explains the mysteries in life, and science defines all the things that you need to know. So actually, if people say that there is a great disparity between two, I can say that there is a great unity and harmony between the two as well.
Okay. Most scientists, or should I say, almost all of the scientists think that religion is just that.
What do
And
you
they
mean?
think that science is really in reality.
Not necessarily. There are tons of scientists. They are also called creationists. There are scientists who believes in creation, in the creation theories. So there are also it's guided with scientific methods as well. So I don't really believe that scientists have this. Most of the scientists have believe in science rather than religion. There are, in fact, many scientists who believe in God and religion.
So most So most of them, but most scientists already lose their faith.
How do you say that?
Like
What's your reference?
from what I think,
Or what?
and there. Thank you.
Sir, do you discuss those theories, creation theory and Big Bang? Like,
Can I discuss it?
no, no. Do you discuss it in your organization?
In my organization, I'm not really focused on the creation theories and then the Big Bang theories. I'm focused more on the pragmatic side, the practical things that really what is needed right now. So, for example, what what does the creation theory do with everyday problems in life? So when in fact or in information technology, do you really need that? So do I discuss that during my classes? No, of course not. So you need to be relevant also. So religion is not just um, being what's this? Being apart from science. Religion is also being relevant with the scientific studies and the current modern trends, and then being practical also. So both have harmony. That's how I understand the world.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, I have a question. Do you,
What's your question?
who inspired you to be a pastor?
I'm sorry.
Who inspired you to be a pastor?
Who inspired me to be a pastor? Actually, there are tons of mentors that I could say that inspired me to be a pastor. There are those who are I consider as mentors. Some of those are teachers. Some of those are in the academic fields. Some of those are also in the the professional field as well. So there are many people who inspire me, not just one. Maybe my student also inspired me to become a teacher. And and the people struggling outside inspired me to become a pastor.
Sir, I have a question.
That's your question.
Since you're a pastor, do you think you're closer to God?
I think what do you mean by closer? Can you define what's closer? Is
Sir,
it
like-
defined by distance?
No, sir.
Or
Your relationship with God. You're
Relation-
more,
how can you measure your relationship with God? Do you have quantitative measures with that?
sir, in like in science, there are measurement.
Yeah.
How about in with religion?
Because being close to God is actually not in the terms of distance. So there's not a quantifiable reference with regards to being close to God. So there's no distance with it. Being close does not necessarily mean that you're going to church. Being close, actually, God came, and that instead of you coming to Him, He came for you and changes you. I think that's how I view being closer to God means.
Sir, what is the advantage of being pastor than being a teacher?
I'm both a pastor and I'm
no,
both
no, sir. Being
what do you mean?
full-time teacher.
I'm a full-time professor and I'm a full-time pastor as well. So what do you mean advantage?
Sir, being a pastor, so do you think you're more religious than other people?
Not necessarily. What do you mean by being religious? When you say being dedicated to your work, being passionate on what you do, if you define that as being religious, then in that sense, I am religious.
Sir, for the last question,
Mhm.
do you think you have the advantage to others for being a pastor?
What do you mean?
Like, you feel like God is around you.
Not necessarily. God is always around us. So when you're asking, do you have advantage to be to become a pastor? I think you're asking a wrong question, because being a pastor is not an advantage. I mean, can I ask you, are you is it an advantage to become a student? So actually, those are just words and names or tags that they put in. But I think being normal, being ordinary, doing extraordinary work for God. I mean, in that sense, that's advantage.
Sir, I'm sorry for that question, but this is for that really the last question. So, what can you say about to those who do not believe in God?
For example, atheists.
Atheist.
Atheists.
So, for example, atheist, how can I say? Because everyone in the world has this belief system. Everyone believes in something. I don't believe in atheists because atheists believes in their particular belief system. So they have their own faith. So I respect them, and actually in my life group I got tens of atheists there. Because everyone is human, and they have to believe in something. So in that sense, I am a pastor, not in my own religion, but in the religion of humanity. To become fully human and understand how they believe, how can I help them, how can I encourage them. I think that's being a true pastor, not becoming religious in that sense.
Sir, that's all. Sir, thank you for
Thank
the
you
time.
so much. Thank you so much.
Adios, classmates.